trying to act all nonchalant. Well, dang, God. Well, deep in me, I know how nervous I am to record this. I don't know why. Like, I really don't know why. Woo. So, how you doing? I know, to the people that are paying attention as of right now, forgive my squeaky ass chair. There's a lot going on. There's more changes. There's more elephants in the background that need addressing. Yeah, this happened a month ago. More than a month ago. Anyway, I say that to say to the people that have been paying attention, to the people that have been noticing, I guess. It has been today. That was the last time I recorded. The last time I posted on my channel was 22nd January, which is like what, 10 days ago, I think. See that right there? Which is no biggie, because obviously I was working. I had to binge record RE4. So on the channel, it doesn't seem like a big gap. But for me mentally, for me physically, for me creatively, I've been on a bit of a block. I've had a little gap between my thing. It's been a month. Honestly, I started recording because if I don't turn the camera on, I don't think it's gonna get turned on. To be frank, it's a combination of, you know, a couple things. A combination of me dealing with RE4 and editing and and it took me however long that took me, and the change and whatnot. Then I kind of got accustomed to not recording, etc. Bunch of shit. Honestly, just bunch of faff. Damn, I don't even know what to say. Honestly, I'm just here to just ramble, babble, get my thoughts out.
Maybe this gets posted, maybe not.
I was watching one of this Corey video, and I had this, as he says, quote unquote, I had this demotivating cloud kind of come over me, and just this blankness, this emptiness that you have of, I don't know what next. And that was for him in his video, and then in his life at that time. And then you pair for my life, you pair that with the uncertainty and the doubts that you start having, the more and more you sit and chill every day thinking, oh yeah, you're gonna get to this soon, you're gonna get to this soon, you're gonna get to this soon, the more your mental fights back saying, nah, maybe not. And then now you gotta fight the mental and try to be relatively neutral at the very least, if you're not recording and being productive and you're not trying to be depressed, and you know, at the very least you're trying to be here. So now you're battling just to be here. So this takes a hit. I don't know if that makes sense. And then you pair it with, you know, overthinking and yada yada, just normal human things that people go through. And I like to believe, and I like to think that I'm a very strong-minded individual, like a very, very strong-minded individual. I got a lot in me. I'm built mentally very well. But I mean, I don't even know why I'm saying that, because look at me now. Damn, Qadeer, isn't this what you want to do? Don't you want to sit and record and play games and have a fun time so that people can have fun and then you can make them laugh? Because that's kind of something that I always liked from school, from beginning. Like I was a class clown. I would make people laugh. I'd make my friend group laugh. I'd humor. Comedy was such a thing to me, you know, that, and it still is, I guess. I guess I'm still trying to, you know, chase that dream, chase that train, and be on the tracks for the train of, yo, comedy, how do I make you laugh? And then from the people that I watch, inspirations, like, damn, how do I incorporate all these things into my thing? And then it comes another thought of, am I even speaking in the mic? It comes another thought of, yo, am I even doing enough? This notebook. This is a notebook that that I've had since the age of, I want to guess and say like 13, 14. And I had my friends' phone numbers in this book. And then one day I ripped that out and I started using this for, you know, just little journaling purposes and whatnot, what have you. Like, right? Like just a bunch of thoughts and then affirmations and all my mental yak, for lack of better terms, all my mental throw up on this book occasionally, not very often. I wouldn't call it a journaling book, but occasionally. And then I would go months with it just sitting in a drawer and me not taking a look at it. And then I'd have spurts of having it around me but not opening it. And then now recently I've had it around me a lot, and because I feel like it's roots. And don't get me started about my notes app on my phone. Oh boy, you don't want to go in there. Don't let Google Drive find it, man. Don't let the law find it, man. You go back to your inspirations and your sources, you know? You go back to the drawing board, damn it. Damn, I'm working hard. Damn, my editing is getting good. My thumbnails are getting better. My titles are getting better. My humor is coming across a bit more. It's a bit more polished. Things are a bit more clearer and nicer as a spit bubble just flies out. But things are not working as you'd like them to, as I would like them to, or I would have. And that's partially the attachment that the lack of detachment, rather, dare I say, that I have with all this, I guess. Like, the nature of what I'm doing is kind of in a, what's the word, tumultuous? The ground's a bit tumultuous. You know, where you shouldn't care about views, and I don't care about views as much, but at the same time, numbers kind of do dictate things, and they kind of can have an effect on you, especially with the walls down. So looking at that, then I'm going back to this book and I'm going, okay, damn, I'm working real hard and I've posted like 600, 700 videos, whatever it is. And and don't get me started talking about you actually comparing to who's and how they're doing. You don't ever want to get caught in that type of shit. You don't want to do that because it's dumb, and it's, you know, you've got your own path and your unique journey. I was going to say a but there ain't no but, because that is what the truth is. And I guess this is me putting the bricks down again for the walls. So then I question, like, okay, what next? What do I do? What would be the next game that I'd play on the channel? I got some bangers. I got some more dreadful horror games that I don't really want to play. The catalog ain't that great, but I kind of got to be a certain way because I can't do everything that I would like to and love to. With new games coming out and shit, but at the same time, I blew a brain.
I blew a brain for I don't even know what else.
What else should I be doing? What am I doing right? What am I not doing right? What I'm doing wrong? What else I could be doing? Putting my time to different ways of trying to come up and yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. Shit just takes a toll on you, man. Oh shit, it took a toll on your boy anyway. I know I don't look like it because you know what I'm saying. Still handsome. Come on, man. Shit, this might be one of the men you see the hair all puffed up and nice. So guys. This video is all about you subscribing to my OnlyFans. Just such a battle of damn this, damn that, damn, you know, just overthinking and just and then I saw like these two videos actually that I wanted to bring up.
They are waiting for a secret blueprint to tell them exactly when, where, and how to do something. There's so much information outside of us on the internet from other people around us that we are outsourcing every single decision that we make based off of what other people are telling us. And there's so much information outside of us.
Thank you. That exactly. So much information, so many different ways, so many blueprints, especially with these reels and Instagram and TikTok just on your phone there. Boom, 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 boom. Video. Dopamine. You know, it's kind of pick your poison. Either you're going to brain rot fully or you're going to fall down in the motivation blueprint side of things and 10 people telling you 20 different things. And it kind of still leaves you stuck. So I saw that video. Shout out to her. That was the moment for me that I kind of that kind of went from neutral to, right, not here yet, but little, it reaffirms the fact that your journey is yours, your path is yours. Yeah, I wanted to say that. I wouldn't even know how to end this video or where I'm actually trying to go with it. I just wanted to kind of sit, ramble, get my thoughts out. You know, a boy just want to talk sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying? Just need a little shoulder to cry on a little bit, and then back, boom, back you go. Get in the ring again. You know what I mean? Throw them gloves on. Get the guard up. From chaos comes order. Is what I heard once upon a time, and I just hope that I get some order. The feeling of you're trying to chill the whole day. You know, you're trying to be here the whole day. No, you're trying to be here the whole day because you're not trying to be there. But then the people around you, they love you in a weird way though. They love you, but they still got judgmental eyes, and they're thinking about, hey, what you doing? What you not doing? Why you quit working, or why this and why that? Like people gonna question everything that you do, and why are you trying to just remain here in your head and you're trying to battle that? And that might, that might hit you. They might get you a little bit. They might a little chink in your armor. But I just want to say this for anyone who's honestly, I think more for me, but for anyone who's listening right now, going through the same thing, which I hope you do. You're on going through it. Stay strong. Other than that, more for this channel, my community. This channel gonna go. This channel has got to. I don't know. I don't really believe in numbers and believe in visualization. I believe in manifestation. Do I believe in writing down numbers and shit? Right, setting goals for myself like that with a new year or even in general. Not really, because God always has plans, as you saw about a year ago. He always has plans that just flip your whole shit upside down. So this channel, as of right now, the growth slow, incremental, views catching up, sure, whatever. As long as I'm doing what I need to be doing, and as long as I have your support, I'm fulfilling clearly my child self, my young adolescent that saw all this, grew up in this, wanted to do this, is doing it. I could just it's close to it. I know I'm close to it, and it makes me want to. It makes me. I could shed a tear right now, imagining myself being so close to it that I can just sniff it. I can just smell it. Unless that's you that ain't put deodorant on, I guess. But it just dawned on me now. I guess all I'm trying to say is that I'm not trying to give up. I'm not trying to give up. I wasn't made to give up. I started this shit. If you haven't started your shit, when are you gonna? I've started it. It took me a minute to kind of get grip over my shit, to my editing and my humor and whatever, and to polish it. And I'm sure I still got ways to go. Some people have a longer learning curve than others. Shit, if it's about driving, it's gonna take someone else 3 tests to pass. It's gonna take someone 1. They're gonna do it the first time, and some people are gonna do it without even ever being tested for it, just illegally. So long as you're driving, driving to your destination. God damn, 31 minutes. So much for someone who didn't want to record in the first place. I'm gonna try to keep it short and sweet and punchy. A lot of ums and oohs that I got cut out. You will see more of me on this channel. Hopefully more of me elsewhere in a certain way. But I'm not giving up.